Hi, first grade. Today I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of something that you are going to start to be seeing a little bit more of with our reading, and that is the idea of bold print. A word that's in bold print is going to be an important word for you. So, what we need to do on this sheet is we want to find the words that are in bold print. The reason why these words would be important is because it's going to be what the sentence is talking about. Sometimes you also have a word in bold print if it is a main idea word or a main topic word. So what we're going to do is we're going to work through this sheet, find the words that are in bold print. Sometimes bold print also can mean I want to stress this. I want to say it loud and clear. I want someone to really make sure that they hear me and understand what I'm saying about this. And like I said, it could also be a main topic, or it could help us to be able to find answers later on in our text. So let's read the sentences. We're going to circle the words that are in bold print, and then we'll move on from there. A watch can help you tell time. Do you see the word that's in bold print? It's in that thicker black ink. Okay, it's not just in the regular ink, it's in that thicker ink, bigger ink. Watch. Now, what they didn't do is they did not change the size of the font. It's just bolded. It's just the letters are made thicker. So yeah, watch. A watch can help you tell time. Number 2, this clock can ring to get you up. This clock can ring to get you up. The bolded word is clock. Why don't we go ahead and make a cloud around clock? This clock can ring to get you up. And then number 3 says a calendar tells you what day it is. See the bold word there, calendar? Why don't you go ahead and box calendar? Okay. Now, we learned about 3 different things. We heard about a watch, we heard about a clock, and we heard about a calendar. We need to use the words in bold print to help us answer the question. What tells you the day? What would you say? Is it the watch, the clock, or the calendar? Which tells you the day? The calendar. So I'm going to write a calendar, and then I'm going to finish telling it what it wants. So a calendar tells you the day. And a period at the end. Calendar tells you the day. Now, that was a lot of words for that little line. However, if you were very self-conscious about how big you were writing and how spacey your words were looking, it does fit. So a calendar tells you the day. The bold print words helped us to know that, didn't it? Now, if you still need to finish writing that sentence, you go right ahead and do that. Otherwise, I want you to flip over to the back side for just a minute. When we are looking at sentences, there are some times where sentences are wrong. There's something wrong with the sentence. And what I want us to start doing is I want us to start using these proofreading marks. I want us to start looking at these and using them when we're writing ourselves, when we're looking at someone else's writing, or when we're correcting something on a sheet that I have given you. So if I have something that's wrong, for instance, if I say The dog ran away. All right, say that that's my sentence. The dog ran away. And I would say, first grade, I need you to tell me what's wrong with that sentence. Why is that not a nice, full, complete sentence? And you would say to me, Mrs. Friedrichs, well, it's not right because the word the needs to have a capital T because it's the beginning of our sentence. And I would say, you are absolutely correct. So what I would need to do is I would go just to the T, not the whole word, and I would make 3 lines underneath that look like that. And those 3 lines underneath tell me that I need to make that letter capital. And so then I would know when I rewrite the sentence that I need to start with a capital T. Okay, now this caret means that we're going to add something in. So even the dog ran away, it's missing something. It's missing a period. So I would add this little caret, it's an upside down V, that caret, and I'm going to put a period there. That tells me I need to add it to what I already have. So I know that in my sentence, I need to add a period. Sometimes I write something wrong, or I write too many words, or it's repetitive and I want to fix that. And so then what you do is you make this little curly Q, and that means I'm going to take the word or the words out. It could also mean I'm going to take out my end mark and use a different one if I use the wrong kind. So the tall trees are very tall. You can see I use the word tall too many times. I'm trying to describe the trees. I'm trying to talk about the trees. So I don't want to say the tall trees were very tall. I want to say the trees were very tall. So what I had to do was I had to go and you start right about the middle of the word. And I'm just going to wipe through it. So I'll do that again. I'll put a word in there. So you can see it. The tall trees. We know we want to get rid of tall. So I'm just going to go through tall. And I'm going to make a little line like that. A little loop-de-loop. Okay? It doesn't need to be as big as I made it here. It's going to be pretty small. And it does take a little practice just to keep on working with it. So if you have a sheet of paper, you can practice doing this. Practice looking at your sentences. Find out what's wrong. Find out what's right. So this is not something that's going to be going away. This is something we're going to be using the rest of the year. So these basic marks we're going to be using. I'll use them. Mrs. Dorsey will use them. And you'll use them for yourself. You'll use them if you get to work with a classmate and check their work as well. So I will give this sheet to you again. Don't feel like you need to keep this sheet because I do want to see the front side of it. But when you're done and you get the sheet back, if you want to keep this separate, you are welcome to keep that one before other papers maybe find their way into a trash can, right? All right. Take this sheet, make sure that you're done with the front side, make sure that your name is on it, and then please go ahead and put this into your Thursday folder. Thanks for working hard with me this morning.